What's going on, guys? It's Risky doing another quick tutorial today here, showing you how I do a quick mix on this is how I mix all of my beats, everyone I've done for the past year or so, and do a quick master on it. So what I'll do real quick is we'll show you the beat. I've got the mixer reset here, so I'll show you the beat, we'll mix it, and then we'll get it. Alrighty, so the first thing we're going to get into here is first we got to get everything assigned to a mixer track. So I already did that. You just go real quick, grab these, go here, channel routing, route to selected channels. That'll bring the names over too, and you'll be good to go from there. So first things first, obviously right off the bat, we can hear the 808 and the kick clipping, and ironically enough, that's where you want to kind of start your mixes anyway, or at least where I like to. So just a quick mix. One thing I always like to do is stick it in mono. You still want to hear the 808 thumping, but you also want to hear the kick punching through. And you don't want them kind of running into each other. Another quick trick I'll do as well, just to get my leveling right, is slide the whole thing into mono, and you'll kind of see why once we're done here. Once you get a good mix in mono, if you pull it out, the mix is going to sound that much better. So I'm going to just bring the clap in. Sounds fine right there. And see how this is panned a little bit? I like to put it right in the center, so it's not a terrible thing just to slide that into mono as well, so it's always coming out of the center of the beat. You can let the engineer mess around with the panning if they need to. Since the OHAT comes through at such a high frequency, you don't need a whole lot of volume. You're still going to hear it. Alrighty, so we've basically got our drums all mixed here. So what I'll do next is throw it into a bus. So I'll take all of these, just Control Shift and select all of your drum sounds. And I've got a template here that puts these on the mix already. It's just a mixing channel that I use for busing. So I go to route to this track only. You want to do route to this track only because if you just do route to this track, it's going to send one signal to this bus and one signal to the master. Then you're going to have two coming from each one of these sounds, and your mix is going to sound all sorts of funky, and you don't want that. So what I'll do is send them all here, and then I'll mute it, and we'll mix the instruments by themselves. We'll mix instruments by themselves, and then those are going to get bussed as well, and then we'll level the instruments against the drum bus. So we're pretty much all set there. Let's make sure this is working. Yep, we're pretty much all set there. What I did there was I put the instruments, I got them leveled out, put them on a bus, and then I just leveled these two out. And don't forget we're still in mono here, so that's all just for leveling purposes. You get your levels right in mono. When you pull it out, everything's going to sound real nice together. So from here, the last thing to do is just add a master. You would do a couple different things. What I like to use is just the Waves L3. It's called like the L3 Ultra Stereo or something like that. Yeah, L3L Ultra Stereo. I just call it the L3. And you just bring it down to the headspace. So say, I believe this is at like -4. Misspoke. It's a little bit above -3, so just bring it down there. And we're good to go. Now the only purpose that really serves is just to bring your entire mix up to 0 wherever you have it mixed out at. Some people do -6, some do -3, some do it right at 0 and don't add a master. That's fine as well. I'll also do this. I don't know if it makes any difference, but I'll do it on extreme analog. Another thing you can use if you don't have the L3 is just the limiter. Just gain it up to 0. It does the same exact thing. But anyway, once you have your master done, and that's all I do for a master. Maybe I also throw this on here. It's just the cut. It just takes out the really low and extremely high frequencies, and that's really it. You can add a little. I've seen people add reverb on there. You can add a little reverb. I think it's a little bit too much of an effect. I'll do reverbs on like the bus, and I just use stock fruity reverb. Judge me if you want, but I'll play around with this. I got a couple settings I like, and that's pretty much good to go. But that's it. And once you're done, take it out of mono here, and you'll really hear how the beats finish. So I'll show you real quick. I'll mute my mic here, and that'll be pretty much it. So I hope you learned something. Let me know how you mix in the comments, if there's anything you like, you didn't like, and some more videos you want to see. Thanks.
Risquee with me. Risquee with me.